Hey guys! I'm back today and I'm early. I know I'm about half an hour early than my usual lives, so a lot of you might not be able to catch it today, but I was feeling pretty tired today and my boyfriend decided to say, hey, wake up, go film your live. You told them you're gonna film your live, so he played some EDM music and just got me like really hyper before this live. So today I want to talk a little bit about motivation. Let's do another little pep talk right now. So me, I'm on day 3 of my refeed. I haven't eaten my OMAD keto yet today. So let's do a little bit of a recap. I had done the 21-day water fast. I had lost 25 pounds. Then I did the refeed, and the first 2 days basically I ate some kimchi, half an avocado, some bone broth, some celery, some green veggies, and that's pretty much all I had for the past 2 days. Now today is day 3, and today I am guilty of feeling a little bit hungrier than usual. Like my boyfriend's mom brought these mini pizzas from Costco. They're like this big, but they're carbs. So I can't eat carbs because you guys know that you can't start eating carbs after a water fast, and I'm keto OMAD anyway. But I've been thinking about those little pizzas all day. But you know what? You know what else? I'm also thinking about my body this summer, and I'm also thinking about how badly I want to get to that 140 as the next milestone. Somebody just asked me when I'm water fasting again. It's not going to be anytime soon, maybe when we start the February challenge. So if you guys want to join that February challenge, I'm going to make those calendars and send them out to you guys soon. And whoever wants to join that, you could just shoot me an email or follow along on YouTube. Just make sure you hit subscribe and the notification bell. But yeah, so I've been thinking all day about all these naughty little foods that I can eat, and there's a lot of stuff laying around the house, like little goodies for Chinese New Year, or these little treats that we have, like a little pastry that's bubble tea flavored that I'm just very curious about, that I've been staring at for the past 23 days now and thinking, okay, one day I'll have it. But then you got to remember, what do I want more? Do I want that piece of food more, or do I want to get a healthy body more? Which one's more important? You know, they always say that in Mean Girls. They had that thing, a moment on the hips, a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. So let's use that as our quote today. Lana says, I want to start over. That's good. Start over tomorrow. And so if you want to start over, why are you waiting till tomorrow for that? Why don't you just start right now? Whatever happened during the day, you don't need to wait till tomorrow and let it snowball. Just start right now. If you want to start your fasting right now and then eat your OMAD meal tomorrow, or if you want to do a water fast and start it right now. Start your timer right now. You guys can use all those cool timers and stuff that they have for tracking fasting. I recommend going on Water Fasting Forum right now. If you failed at some point and you want to get back on track, go on Water Fasting Forum right now. Stop procrastinating. Go to the daily journal section. Write down Lana's daily journal or Bobby's daily journal or Joanna's daily journal. Write it in waterfastingforum.com. Do your weigh-in, do your before pictures, and get started right now. So you get to pick. If you've never done water fasting before, start easing into it with intermittent fasting. If you're really pro at intermittent fasting and you've already been doing OMAD for a while, you've done keto, you've transitioned into it, then start doing the other one, which is water fasting. Sarah says, I keep breaking my fast. So Sarah, think about why you're breaking your fast. What are the main reasons? Is it because you're mentally hungry? Is it because there's too much food around with you? Is there too many temptations everywhere? And what's the main reason that you're breaking your fast? And then think about this as well. Why do you want to fast? What is your why? What is the reason for you to want to be doing this fast in the first place, or living an intermittent fasting lifestyle or a fasting focused lifestyle? Once you sit down and really dig deep into your goals and analyze, why do I want to do this? For health? Are there specific instances in my life where my weight affected me? Do I have health problems related to weight? Are there health problems in my family history that are related to weight? Are there any type of any diseases in your family that you're prone to if you don't start taking charge of your health right now? All of those things are really important whys. Some people in the past used to tell me that they had trouble with dating, or some bad experiences happened because of their size, which is really unfortunate because your body, everybody should love it at any point in time, regardless of your appearance. But these are the things that you have to write down. So sit down right now. If you guys are tired of falling off track, hi Tara, write down right now, take a piece of paper or go to your waterfastingforum.com and start thinking about it. Spend a good 10 to 20 minutes on it and write down all the reasons why you want to do this. Write down all the reasons you failed and try to analyze why you failed in the past. What are the behaviors that actually led you to failing? Was it because something happened and you got triggered and then you fell off the wagon? Was it because you're addicted to sugar and you haven't been able to quit it? Is it because something just happened, like a breakup, or something happened in your family, or something happened with your job, or anything like that? Identify why you failed in the past, then write everything down and write down why this time is different and why this time is so important. I'm just gonna come closer a little bit so I can read some comments here that I missed. Live chat. Helen says, I need some advice, 60 kilos and I want to drop 20 pounds. What do you think is the easiest way to lose weight? Again, there's two different types of things, right? It's hard to be overweight and it's hard to lose weight. Pick your hard. You have to decide, do you want to be living your overweight life and feeling sad and upset and self-conscious all the time? Or do you want to put in the hard work and try to get to your goals? Both of them are hard. You just have to pick which one is the hard that you want to do. Because it's not fun living in a body that you don't feel like you belong in. And it's also not fun necessarily doing the work and putting in the discipline. But you have to pick which hard is your path. Which one would you rather be sacrificing? Because at least if you pick the hard path where you're actually working towards your goal, that way in the future, you're going to have some benefits out of it, right? Short-term pain equals long-term gain. Don't forget that. So in terms of your question, Helen, doesn't matter what the easy way is. There's no easy way to this. You just have to sit there, get disciplined, keep yourself busy, write down your whys and decide, why are you doing this? Why is it important? Because it's not going to be short-term. We're talking totally reprogramming your mind and changing your mindset entirely. So this means you're going to be doing your fasting focused lifestyle if you want to start with intermittent fasting or OMAD, and eventually you're going to ease your way into some sort of low carb lifestyle and keep that intermittent fasting focused lifestyle for the rest of your life. It's not like you can drop 20 pounds and then go back and revert back to your original eating, which is what caused us to be overweight in the first place. That's not going to happen. So you need to really commit to this as a lifestyle. That's why there's no fast way to do it. Just ease into it very slowly. Do what feels comfortable. Don't feel stressed about it. And just take little baby steps towards your goals every single day. Okay? That's the main advice that I have for you, Helen. If you want to start losing weight, do your intermittent fasting. Start like that and start decreasing your carbs and start quitting your sugar. That's your first step. I'm going to see what else. Live chat. Oops. Cheryl, are you going back to water fast? The indescribable one, I just finished a fast and really don't have an urge to eat bad. Well, you said cruddy. Hoping that the last desire to eat better just gets stronger. Exactly. So since you did a long fast, probably your mentality is starting to change about eating and your relationship with food's getting better. Try not to veer off that path, because once you start veering off that path, that's when you really start to kind of like shoot the other way. Because if you start eating badly, then it gets easier and it snowballs. So try to stay on that route of eating healthy as long as you can. If you're craving someone, give yourself a timeline. Okay, on this date, I'm gonna have that food, and then I'm gonna delay my gratification until then. So until that point, I'm gonna delay it, and I'll eat it at that point when I feel like I've reached the point where I'm allowing myself like one thing, and don't go crazy overboard. So that's really awesome. Let's see who else is here. I know a lot of you guys are at work, so sorry about that. Mohrade is talking to me in Turkish. Selam fıstık, ben 50 yaşındayım ama bir türlü yapamıyorum bir gün ne yemek için. So Mohrade, for you, if you do OMAD, günde tek öğün, sadece günde bir kere yiyorsun, sadece akşam yemekleri. Onu yaparsan çok daha iyi olur senin için. And so what I'm trying to explain is that This person said that they're 50 years old and they're not able to do any water fasting. So I'm recommending to just do intermittent fasting and start with OMAD. So it's very simple. You just wait till dinner every day, eat your dinner, that's it, that's all. And that's how you get started on this journey. So if you're having trouble starting, you don't know where to start, just start with that type of intermittent fasting. Just skip all your meals, skip all your snacks, and just do one meal at dinner. Hey Patty. Hey Tara, it's Turkish. Sorry, I was just answering one of the comments because we have a couple people on here that don't speak any English and they always ask me to make Turkish videos, but if I make Turkish videos, it's gonna be a little hard because nobody else can understand. You're on your 6th day. I'm sorry, I don't know your name because I see the characters there, but you're on your 6th day and currently having some cravings. Has anyone experienced this? Try to differentiate whether they're mental cravings or they're actual physical hunger cravings, because probably it's mental. Sarah says, I don't want to hog this, but I'm going to San Diego in a few days. I know I'm going to want to get the Mexican food. That's okay. Have some Mexican food, stick to your OMAD, and then just don't have a crazy amount of it. And try to stay away from the carbs, even though it's pretty carby with the tortillas and stuff. Just make good choices. Keep it in your OMAD. Try not to drink so much if you drink. Like, try to cut it to 0 if you can. And if you guys have the guacamole and stuff, then try to have maybe 1 or 2 tortilla chips, because try to stay away from eating the whole thing. That was what I would say. On day 23 of 30, amazing. Good job. You're at work right now. Sorry about that. Ma says, I'm not sure your name. I'm 18 years old and I have PCOS and my periods are irregular and I'm overweight. Can I do the water fast? Because you have PCOS and you're 18, I would highly recommend you check with your doctor first, because I don't recommend fasting to anyone who's underage. So go check with your doctor and see what your doctor says. I know a lot of people that have PCOS that actually do water fast, but because I'm not a doctor or a medical professional in this case, like, you'll have to go check with your doctor for that one and see the best route for you in that case. So probably he'll suggest some intermittent fasting, but just double check with your doctor. I can't give you a definitive answer about that because I don't have the medical background to answer that question. Who else is here? Okay. Yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys a pep talk. Like, I'm telling you guys, I'm going through the same... Hey, Esther. Oh, I saw your comment pop up on one of the videos. I didn't get a chance to experience it, to answer it. So I never got any keto rash. Oops. I never got any keto rash during my water fasting, but it's also because I've been keto for about over a year now. So I eased into it with OMAD and then keto and stuff like that. So I didn't get any keto rashes during my water fasting for that reason. And a lot of people do experience keto rash, so it's something normal. Maybe in that case, it's better to take a step back and take some baby steps and try to do intermittent fasting and lower your carbs first before jumping into a water fast. That's what I would recommend. And yeah, so what I was just saying is that I'm human just like everybody else. I'm on day 3 of Refeed right now. There's food circling all around me, and obviously I'm craving some things. But then I'm remembering, do I want this little piece of food that I'm going to be able to eat at any point in my life? Is this worth ruining my goals over? Or do I want the body goals that I want, and do I want to reach the health level that I want? So you have to make that choice for yourself. Before you put anything in your mouth, just always tell yourself, look at it and say, is this worth it? Is this worth me eating it right now compared to the goals that I have in the future? Because this item of food is never going to go anywhere. You can have it whenever you want. You just have to delay it and be moderate about it and don't eat it every day. So think about that piece of food. Will this piece of food act as fuel? Is food fuel in this case? Or am I just eating it out of gluttony, out of cravings, out of boredom, out of temptations, or just because I feel like it? So if you're not eating it to get closer to your goals, then you need to realign your goals and decide, hey, what's more important? Is it my goals? Or is it this piece of food right now? Because obviously I want those mini pizzas that are sitting in the fridge, but I can't have them because I'm keto, so I can't have it. And if I want to eventually have something like a little mini pizza, I have to make a keto alternative myself, but I'm still on day 3 of my water fast, so I'm not ready to start making those type of alternatives yet because I'm still sticking to my refeed protocol. So this is my little pep talk for today. I know a couple of you guys are gonna have to do the playback because I did it way earlier than usual, but I was just feeling motivated and I wanted to get you guys motivated right now while I'm on here. Esther said, I'm glad you saw it. Thank you for answering my question. What have helped you stay motivated? I've tried and broken my fast so many times. It's really about programming your mind. 100%. Always just program your mind. Do as much research about fasting as you can. Watch as many fasting videos as you can. Watch fasting documentaries. Read fasting books. I don't know if I have them here. Where are my fasting books? Are my fasting books there? No, they're in the bookshelf. But there's a couple books, like there's the Obesity Code down in the description box below. You could check it out. That is one really good book that I recommend if you want to like really immerse yourself in the world of fasting. And another thing is just stay busy. Stop thinking about food. We have to get over this obsession that we have about food because we're always so obsessed with food. We get food at any point. It's not like we're in any shortage of food at any point. You can go at any point to the grocery store and get food. So we don't need to constantly be obsessing over what we're eating. We need to actually start to learn about how to stop thinking about food. And that's why OMAD is so good, because it starts to get you to think about other things in your life that don't revolve around meal planning every 2 hours for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So all of a sudden, OMAD and intermittent fasting and this fasting focused lifestyle allows you to kind of clear your mind and remove food from your mind for a second to start focusing on the other things in your life. You know, because when I was eating 3 meals a day at breakfast, you're like, what should I eat for breakfast? And then as soon as you finish breakfast, you start thinking about lunch. And then as soon as you finish lunch, you start thinking about dinner. So then your mind is always like obsessed and thinking about food, which is so unnecessary in this time and day because we have so much access to food. So we need to start programming our minds to stop thinking about food and start thinking about other things. So go learn an instrument, go read a book, start a new project, do some deep cleaning, do some organizing, learn a new skill, a new language. I think I just said that. There's so many other things that you can do. Do some personal development. Just try to get your mind to stop focusing on food and stop obsessing over food, because it's not like we have a shortage. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. Again, I know I told you guys I'm gonna make like pretty short lives these days instead of doing really long ones. You were saying that you have acid reflux. So a little bit of apple cider vinegar with the mother in it goes a really long way. Take a little bit, put it in some water, dilute it, mix it, and drink it, preferably with a straw so you don't damage your teeth. So one of those recyclable straws, and that'll help close your esophageal valve so it's not gonna cause that acid reflux as much. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for today. I just wanted to give you guys a little 20-minute pep talk. And I have a couple things that I have to go get doing. I have to make my refeed. Again, if you're starting your journey, then go on waterfastingforum.com. Make yourself a free daily journal. It's totally free, so go on there. If you guys need the one-on-one support and you want to have a chat every single day and talk about it, my Patreon's still open. So check on my Patreon, add it there. I can do one-on-one coaching. I'm doing a promo this month there's 2 promos, the $25 one and the $50 one. So if you guys want to do that one-on-one coaching and have me bugging you every day to stay on track and talking to me every single time that you feel like you're going to slip off track, then let me know. The link is down below. Also, it's patreon.com/fastforwardtohealth. So join that. Join the free waterfastingforum.com. Make your journal. Stay engaged. Do your homework. So that means do your why, write your journal, figure out why you're doing this water fast and what your goals are so you can really dig deep into your goals. Okay, so do all those things. If you guys have any questions, put them in the link below after the playback is over. And I'll see you guys again next time. I'm working on another video. That's why I'm keeping this short today. But I just wanted to have a little bit of a Wednesday motivation before I sign off. Attack Chopper says you're on day 2 of your water fast. That's awesome. Really, really good job. Day 3 is kind of the toughest day for me usually. So after day 3, you'll notice it gets a little bit easier. And Paula said, I finally made it in the nick of time. Thank you for all you do. No problem, Paula. I'm here. This holds me accountable. And like I was saying, I want to eat some food too. Like I want to have some naughty things to eat. I want that little pizza, but I'm keto, I'm OMAD. And you know what I want better than that food? I want to get to my first goal weight of 140 pounds, which actually my first goal was like 185 and then 160 and then 154. But I have a new goal now, and my new goal is 140. So I want that 140 so bad. I want that 140 way more than I want any other food. So that's why I'm making this video, for you to remember what your goal is and which one you want better. Do you want food more, or do you want your goal body and your health back? So make that choice, pick your heart, and let's get going with the day. Whoever hasn't started yet, get going. Start with your intermittent fasting, start with your journal. Let's do this. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. I'm sorry for anyone who this was too early for, but you guys can check it out on playback and leave the comments below, and I'll check it out after. I'll see you guys later. Bye, Tara. Bye, everybody else too. Bye.